Customize your shopping experience with when-to-watch emails today.
We're making bigger even better with our supersize values, and they're available only at HSN. Supersize values are based on the price per ounce of the same item in a smaller size. However, they do not reflect a price at which HSN would sell the item. Have questions? Call us at 1-800-284-3900.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smarts and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
All right, well, we're continuing on live here in the studio. We have Happy Place. This is from Beekman 1802. They bring us things to wash our clothes, wash our house, wash our floors. And I do want to give you a little peek at the weekly deal drop. Today is Sunday, the final day of weekly deal drop. And I can tell you, this has been wildly, wildly popular. We've got it out on the set. Here it is. You get 1, 2, 3 of these bags. You get 3 of them for $37.99. We usually do 1 of these for this price, so it's like buy 1, get 2. It is the scent booster. It's also a fabric softener, and you know, if you love to put scent in your laundry, if you love to add that, this is a way to do this at an amazing deal. You're never gonna get this deal again, and it is the final day. The final day. All right, so we're gonna start out in our first item, which is the laundry soap, which is right here. So the laundry soap, let's talk about it. 128 loads of goat milk-based laundry soap. Goat milk-based laundry soap. So goat milk, the goat soap that we sell here at HSN is our #1 selling beauty product at the network. And it is the exact same item that is inside the laundry soap for 128 loads. Now let me start out by doing a last call, and it might even be sold out before I don't even see it. Ocean Wave in front of me. I have 86 left, Pat. That's how many we had when I was getting ready for the show. So there might even be 0. There's 75 left, okay, without it being on air. Last call on the Ocean Wave. I knew that was gonna go. Then we have the Ylang Ylang. That's also been very popular, a gorgeous floral. When do you see a laundry soap, wash your clothes in a beautiful floral? Sweetgrass, signature scent of the brand. Everyone's loving that. Lavender, limited. I have 470 of these. If you want the lavender, we're at the end of the visit. This is the final show of the visit. They're not back till July. Then I have fresh linen, beautiful fresh linen. I know that's been super popular. I think there's only maybe like 1,000 left. And then the pure unscented, 322 left. Because pure unscented, we get the most of it, and it always sells out, and we don't have it. Now, Allison Wagner is our special guest. She represents the brand. She's been with Beekman since before you guys were even here at HSN.
Yeah.
You've been working with them. But this laundry soap, people are becoming very aware of what they wash their stuff in. Why are you laughing?
Because my pants are falling down. So this show might be completely different by the end of the show. I mean, literally, I don't know why.
I will hold your pants up as we do the
my
show.
My pants are falling down. And I just keep thinking with Helen, this could be a whole...
This could be bad. I'll hold them on the side.
Yeah, so if you see Helen holding my pants
By the way, if you ever work in live TV, that's something to think about before you come out on the set.
Buy the right
Will
size
your
pants
stay on you? That's like, I like to do
so
a tip
sorry.
for the kids, you know, if they ever want to get into showbiz.
For the kids out there, tip 1.
Tip 1.
Buy your pants the
Buy your
right
pants.
size.
No.
Listen, I am. It's like the 2 guys, the Beekman guys and me. And what I really like to say is Happy Place was born because we're a doctor-formulated brand. And we built this home care line around being non-toxic, non-caustic, but also beating out any chemical. We're actually tested in a lab to work as good, if not better, than chemicals. You guys get it? We only sell it here at HSN. That allows us to be made in the USA. It allows us to sell it at amazing prices, and it allows you to really find out how clean your clothes can be without all that junk. Are you laughing about my pants too?
No, I'm getting updates about the weekly deal drop that are confusing me. Okay,
yeah, but by the way, I can't wait to tell you about that. Okay. This is really exciting because it's our liquid. And if you're saying, girl, I can't break up with my liquid, I can't break up with what I'm using now and in terms of a detergent and go to a laundry soap, this is that lab testing that I'm gonna show you. Chocolate, barbecue, mustard, okay? Are you ready? This is the chemical, right? This is when you're talking about a detergent. Cleaned it pretty good, but not great. This is Happy Place. We're gonna actually clean your clothes better with that start of that goat milk, and it's gonna be softer. And if you don't mind, can I go down and start showing you?
Whatever you wanna do, whatever you wanna do.
Here's what I wanna show you is because a lot of people don't understand when we talk about chemicals in laundry and other things, by the way, just the soap we use on our skin, is that there is this griminess to it. There is this greasiness to it that stays in your clothes. Here's a shirt that we washed in Happy Place. Here's a shirt that we washed in a chemical detergent. I'm gonna put them both in water and show you what the difference is. I was thinking about this the other day because you're so beautiful. Your skin is so pretty. No, this is a true story.
You're very kind.
And I was thinking to myself, you go to bed at night, we spend money on what we're gonna put on our face.
Yes.
Serums and moisturizers,
Absolutely.
right?
I know I do.
What if you slept for 8 hours a day with a chemical on your skin? And you're like, no, but it rinses off, right? No. This is what stays on your clothes after you wash it in a chemical. This is what stays on your clothes when you wash it with Beekman 1802 Happy Place. If you're sleeping on this, this is your serum.
Oh yeah.
For 8 hours.
Do you know,
this is your toxic
I went to
chemicals.
the dermatologist. You know, you go every year for a checkup.
Yep.
And I could tell you over the years that if you have like any skin issues, the first thing they ask is, what do you use to wash your clothes?
Yep.
What do you? That's like
'Cause this is
literally their
toxic.
first question.
Yeah.
Because you sweat and then the detergent gets released in your skin, and if you have sensitive skin like I do, it's all that. And you know, I always tell this story. Like when I had a baby, the pediatrician said, and when you wash the baby's clothes, make sure you have something that's free of this, free of that, da-da-da. And I thought, well, wait a minute, I'm the baby.
Yeah.
Like, why didn't my doctor tell, why aren't those
standards
standards for all the
same?
clothes? Yeah.
And this is a really important thing. And this is what I think we're learning more and more of. But the fact is that we've never had the proof that can say we can do it as good as the chemicals, right? Why do you wash your clothes? They stink and they're dirty, and we're gonna take care of that, and it's gonna be really simple. The next thing we do is when we buy clothes, they're expensive. Like my pair of pants that are too big on me.
Have you tried them on before today?
Yeah, yes, and this is what happened. I bought these when I was chubbier, okay?
Oh, okay, so if you've lost
And
a
then
little
I
weight,
had
and
them
then you just had them in
No,
the...
I had them in the closet. I bought a smaller size, but when I packed this time, I packed the big ones.
I'm gonna get a safety pin.
Okay, so during this last show, please forgive me. Okay, this is Happy Place laundry soap. Here is a detergent. So no matter how much you spend on your clothes.
By the way, I can smell the detergent.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's sludgy. I don't know if you can even see it, but it's sludgy.
That's sludgy for your washing machine as well.
That is a really big thing when we can talk about that. But these are 2 brand new washcloths, okay? No matter how much you spend on your clothes, neither one of these have been washed. We got them out of the pack. I'm dumping them in here. The problem with what happens with detergents is they break down the fiber. They're not actually cleaning fibers. The way they clean it is they break it down. So what's happening with a t-shirt that maybe you spend $100 on, or maybe you spend $1 on it, you want it to last. This is Happy Place. We're gonna have those clothes last, right? The bra that you spent $100 on, it's gonna keep its shape, it's gonna keep its size.
You're right.
If you buy pants that fit, they're gonna stay the right size.
They won't shrink.
They won't shrink. If you're getting that favorite pair of jeans or that high technology, or by the way, Jack was talking about this, he just bought a new golf shirt that has the weather ticking, cool,
wicking,
whatever it is.
Moisture wicking.
Whatever it is, it costs a lot of money.
Right.
if you're washing it in this kind of chemicals, it deletes those properties.
I'm gonna do like a little update here.
I would love for
if you want Ocean Wave, there's only 36 left. Ocean Wave is getting down to the wire. Ylang Ylang, there's only 440. Now, we're at the end of the week. This is the last show of the visit. Happy Place is not back until July. The Sweetgrass. Now, we get the most of fresh linen and sweetgrass because they're the most popular. There's only 557.
Wow.
The fresh linen, we're doing good with that. We've got just about 1,000, which is literally the most we have of anything is 1,000. The lavender is only 421 left. And the pure is next to Ocean Wave is the most limited at 268 orders left. There is no auto ship on this. I know we do auto ship with a lot of things. We're not doing auto ship because of the sale price and because free shipping and handling, and we've got the most flex pay we ever do. So you're gonna get your laundry 128 loads for $6.80. Now, I don't know how many loads of laundry you do per week. I can't say this will last you a year or 6 months or, it depends on, we're telling you exactly how many loads it is. So you can figure out how long that'll last you.
What's great is, let's just give you an idea though. Like if you do 5 loads of laundry a week, my friend, this could be 6 months of laundry.
Right, exactly.
If you only do 2 weeks, 2 loads of laundry a week, this is about a year's worth of laundry.
I do about 4 loads a week.
Okay, so this would be 6 months of laundry
including then there's including like sheets and towels.
Or if you have dog beds or whatever. One of the things that I'd like to show you here is this is really important to me. Number one, these are the pods. These are actually have a child safety lock on them, but yet they want you to wash your clothes in them.
There was like national warnings about the safety of those.
And also, this is not a gel, this is a plastic. This is a microplastic, okay? Just, if that's in your realm, that's it.
That's what you're buying. It's going back into the water system.
This is 128 loads of a toxic sludge. When you look at it, and I laugh, but look at it crystallizing around the outside.
It's like a 1950s horror film.
It really
of like
is.
The toxic sludge touches you and you turn into a
gremlin.
something.
What is it when you threw water on it or something?
Right.
This is
Don't get it wet.
I know. This is 128 loads of powder laundry. Okay, this is the scoop for that.
Yeah.
This is what you're going to use for Happy Place.
Capsule.
Now come on down. Boop 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 boop. I'm going to move because even the little label, this is 128 loads of Happy Place.
Right.
So when you talk about powerful, this is 128 loads, okay?
Yep.
This is, and I'm just gonna come on over, this is 120, this is the regular liquid capful and detergent. This is Happy Place. I wanna talk about a couple things because this is the last show really quickly. This is how it comes. It comes with this closure, the screw-on lid, okay? You're gonna take this off. There's gonna be foil here. This is what I do. I open it up and then I simply pop the regular. So don't know, this will be in the bag when you get it, okay?
Right.
When you go to pour this, I start with 1/2 of a pour. That's all I really start with, and then if you need more, you can use more. But here's the thing I like about this. Top loaders, front loaders, high efficiencies. It will work with
no
cotton, spandex, models, any kind of fabrications that you have. And it works permanent press, and then it also works in cold water, hot water, any kind of water.
Right.
Should we go through the scents before they sell out?
It's up to you if you want to.
Because in this
Ocean Wave, we have 18 left. And then the next limited is the Pure.
Okay.
That's what's going to go. It's 237 left. So these are the 2 that are going to go in 2 sets. Matter of fact, I'm going to do last call on Ocean Wave, like super last call. In other words, if you're not on the phone right now or ordering digitally, you're going to miss out on it for sure, 100%.
So let's pick your scent because this is my last show.
I will say lavender is something that almost everybody does. Like if you're going to do a Pure, you're also do a lavender because lavender loves the sheets, the sheets and the towels. Everybody loves the lavender.
Get out of a hot bath.
Fresh linen, we have the most of. We have about 1,000 of, and then the Sweetgrass, which is the signature scent, and then Ylang Ylang is a.
And what I like about Ylang Ylang is it's floral. We've never done it in the liquid before.
Right.
So if you love floral,
there's about 400 of those.
Okay, this may be the only time in 2025 that you see the liquid in Ylang Ylang. ylang.
Oh, okay.
As of right now, if you want this sweetgrass, if you're saying, girl, I don't know where to start Happy Place sweetgrass, because this is our signature scent. It's eucalyptus, it's a little bit of sage, it's a little bit of rosemary and thyme. Lavender is sweet, herbaceous, just like you were saying. The fresh linen, if you are our scent forward girls and guys, I would definitely go with fresh linen. It's the strongest of all the scents that we do. A lot of you love this cotton, fresh air. And then I want to talk for a second before this Pure sells out. Pure is unscented. If you have babies, if you have my mom when she was in hospice, very sensitive to scents, this is completely unscented. So get an extra one of these. If you have a dog that has those skin conditions and they lay in their dog bed, you don't have to worry about their skin being irritated with any of these, but specifically the Pure.
Pure, and the only difference, by the way, between the Pure and the other one is the scent.
Yeah, there's no
scent. It's not like they're all kind of pure.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They're all, there's no detergent in any of them.
There go the pants.
And
sorry.
The scent. Does anybody have some suspenders from the 80s that they can lend us for the rest of the hour?
Well, I tried to put, I had a big safety pin, and then I was like, that's gonna pop.
That's gonna pop.
And I'm gonna scream in the middle of the show, and then they're gonna call 911.
Yes.
And then there's gonna be an ambulance.
There's gonna be.
Although that might have been a fun show.
If you did scream, I bet you we would not call 911. I'd say, what's wrong?
Girl down. Girl down.
I don't think a safety pin is that. All right, 1,800 have already been ordered. We have 1 minute left. What do you want to do for 1 minute? I'm gonna leave it to you. Do you want to show? Do you want to show
Pull
the
up my
poison?
pants, of course.
Yeah, let's show that.
Let's show the science, because this is really a big thing. If you're talking and you're saying right now, girl, I like science. Well, Dr. Brent Ridge
Get ready to put those lights down if
I know.
we can.
Dr. Brent Ridge is one of our founders, and when he brings out a black light, I know that things are gonna get tricky, okay? I'm gonna start with just this kind of beautiful pod that we talked about. When you see it under the black light, you're gonna see that it's this gorgeous alien pod that nobody should ever be putting anywhere on their body, right? Here is liquid laundry detergent. I'm gonna put my finger in it and pull it out. Look at that. You can see how crazy, this is full of toxic, crazy chemicals, right? I'm gonna take that off my finger really quick, because I'm gonna pull this over and bring in the Happy Place right next to it. This is the toxic chemical, this is Happy Place. When I put my finger in Happy Place, you can't even see the Happy Place on my finger. Now watch this. I'm gonna put one in the detergent, one in the Happy Place. Look at what you can see. You can see the one, where's my finger? There it is. You can see the one that is in the chemical detergent, and then you can't even see the Happy Place. I wanna just show you one quickly, 1 second, and I know, we gotta go. Okay, gotta go. Okay, that's okay. That's okay.
No,
that was it. Here's what I'm trying to say is,
yes.
In the black light and in the ingredient deck, we've taken out all the crazy chemicals.
Ocean Wave is sold out. Thank you for your calls and orders. Pure, there's 200 left. Lavender, 300 left. Ylang Ylang, 400 left. Sweetgrass, 500 left. And fresh linen now in the 900s.
Wow.
I do want to mention the HSN credit card. You save $25 off a single item purchase when you open and use the HSN credit card today. So go to hsn.com, put in HSN card in the search, or you can call the 800 number, 1-800-695-1418. Now, you bought the laundry soap.
Yep.
But maybe you're like, you know what my problem is with my laundry? I love the laundry soap. I'm super excited. Yeah. But I also like to put in laundry
like scent boosters.
Smells, like a scent booster. Yeah. They do sell scent boosters in grocery stores. This is the Happy Place version of the scent booster. It's called the odor eliminating scent booster because it doesn't cover up the stink with more smells. It eliminates the odor
eliminator.
And then leaves a delightful fragrance in a choice of lavender, which there's 87 left, sweetgrass, which is available. This is the fresh linen. Okay. This is the rain, the pure, of course, always popular. Cashmere, there's only 195 left. Okay. And then the last one is the citrus, where there's only 400 left. Okay. Now, what is
I need to give you the update.
You need to give me the update because we presented this yesterday.
And it sold out in our weekly deal drop.
Oh, okay.
So here's what we did.
Okay.
We actually did good. Went back to the buying team. I said, look, we completely sold out of the weekly deal drop was this product. And they said, well, what if we did a BOGO for the last show? You buy one bag, you get a bag.
Okay.
I go, all right. I'm like, oh, okay.
All right.
But now, so this is
because
just,
I did not, it says weekly deal drop on my card.
It completely sold out. So here, this is like a second weekly deal. This is a second weekly deal drop.
I'm going to prove that I did do my homework and it does say weekly deal drop. Because I feel like I gave everybody the wrong information, but it is a buy one, get one.
Yeah.
Because they're usually $37 for one, but you're getting $39 for one. So one is on sale and the second one you get included and the shipping and handling is free. So it's a buy one, get one. So free shipping.
We're doing good.
We're doing good.
So if you missed the weekly deal drop and you're like, I still want one or I want to get another cent, because when this show is over in however many minutes, this deal goes back to $39.99 a bag. I just want to be clear on that. For one. What is an odor eliminator? Listen, everything stinks. That's why you do laundry. You do laundry because it's dirty and it stinks. The problem with smell in your laundry is it's caused by bacteria. It's caused by bacteria that builds up in your clothes, whether it's modal, spandex, cotton, doesn't matter. That's why your clothes smell. So what we did is we took our very patented, all with natural bioeffectants, odor eliminator. So what this does is it actually eliminates the odor from your laundry. But here's the next part of this. It also is gonna boost the scent. So the essential oils, whatever scent you get, we're gonna boost that scent of your laundry. This does a third thing. It's also going to soften the water to allow it to work better in your clothing, whether you have hard or soft water. You're gonna put a half a scoop in. This is gonna be 80 loads, right? Each one of these is 40 ounces, so here you go. And all you have to do is pick a scent. But before I'm gonna dive into the scents, but while we're waiting, I really wanna show you this. I showed you this yesterday and I think you were pretty shocked.
I was pretty shocked.
There's a product out in the marketplace that it boosts scents, like, right? This is a scent booster right here, okay? These are beads. These are really highly caustic chemical beads, okay? Can you
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
Got it?
Okay.
Okay.
People ask me why these are different than what we're doing. First of all, this is only going to add a scent to your laundry, but it also is gonna encapsulate more bacteria because it's waxy and it's oily. Look at this. You're gonna put this in your washing machine. This, my friends, will do, this larger one does 8 loads. We're talking about doing 80 loads, okay? Look at this, in your washing machine. You wanna talk about oily, waxy, grimy, gets on your clothes, here it is. It's in your washing machine. You're like, okay, Allison, but my washing machine does this, okay. It's gonna start to kind of dissolve, but in the 8 minutes that you and I will be talking about this, it will still be right here.
Yeah.
It will still be on the top. If you're wondering, how does that work with your clothes? I'm gonna show you. This pair of pants probably fits me. This is the black
This is
pair
why
of pants.
you wore the other pair of pants. Because it looks like those beads stuck on the fabric and didn't dissolve.
It didn't dissolve. So now it's ruined by a pair of pants. But let's just go further. Let's say it did completely dissolve. This would coat my clothing and it would actually cause my clothes to stink more because it's gonna hold more bacteria in it. Look, it doesn't matter if we're talking about underwear, sweat stains. It doesn't matter if it's just your sheets, your high performance leggings. Have you ever put a pair of leggings on and an hour after you get them out of the wash, you're like, these don't smell right, right? There's something funky. That's because your wash, and by the way, most washes can't get all that bacteria out. This is that high performance, and I'll just show you this. I'll take a scoop of this.
I gotta do a quick update.
Okay, go ahead.
There's only 58 left in the lavender. It's buy one, get one. Buy one on sale, get one, and they're both, you get 2 and they're free shipping and handling.
Okay.
How many applications are in a bag?
Well, there's 40 ounces in each one. So if you're using, I use a half a scoop, you're gonna have 80. So this would be 160 loads.
100, okay. I just wanted to kind of get an idea.
But if, let's say you wanna, let's say you're home for the weekend and you put on clean sheets and you want like that lavender scent or the rain.
You can do the whole ounce if you want.
You can do as much. You can do 2 scoops.
Right.
You can do 3 scoops.
Okay, the cashmere is also flying out the door. There's only 160 orders left of the cashmere. By the way, the one I have the most of is the most popular. It's fresh linen, and there's only 597. So each one of these is super limited. But I'm just telling you, the lavender, now there's 48 orders. It's going to sell out in this presentation. We're supposed to talk about it for 7 minutes. Probably in 2 minutes, the lavender will be gone.
I love that because here's a chance. Look, we do laundry for 2 reasons. And this is why I love Happy Place and I really dedicated everything I'm doing to Happy Place. Is it's smart. You're going to save a ton of money and your clothes are going to be cleaner and fresher. This is what we're talking about with Happy Place. Remember I just showed you the other one that doesn't dissolve? This is all natural-based bioeffectants. I put enough in for an entire load and in about a minute, this is going to be completely dissolved. This is what you want your odor eliminator to do. Do you remember we did the spray odor eliminator?
I do.
That's how really this all started because Dr. Brent, I said, what is it? I can wash like my towels on the hottest setting with like extra laundry to soap, whatever, and they still smell funky. He's like, that's bacteria. Bacteria gets caught in the fibers. And here's what you don't want to happen. You don't want to put these kind of funky scent boosters.
Still haven't dissolved.
Still have not dissolved, right? They are still gonna add that waxy, grimy film that's gonna encapsulate more bacteria.
Right.
Let's help you pick a scent before my show is over. Are you ready?
36 in lavender.
Lavender is really great, even if you're buying an extra set today just for sheets and towels.
Right.
You'll feel like you just went to a spa, right?
Right. This is a scent booster odor eliminator, and yes, you can use it with a detergent that I'm sorry, the soap. I can't say the word detergent because there's no detergent in it.
I love that.
Don't forget,
you can use it with any product that you're using.
You can use
now.
it with any one you're using now, but use it with the Beekman 1802 laundry soap that we just presented.
But let's just say you're at home and you're like, girl, I'm not giving up mine.
Yeah.
Go ahead and use this with it.
Yeah, you can use it with
anything.
With anything.
You can also, and I'll show you, you just sprinkle this in with your clothes. You can use it with cotton. You can use it with...
You don't have to wait for the rinse cycle or anything.
You put it in with the clothes.
You put it in
when
with the clothes.
Start.
Okay, I like that. Easy.
Sweetgrass.
And high efficiency, top loader, everything. Is that okay?
Even hand washing. Like if you, let's say you have, I love to wear black tights in the winter with like boots and stuff. I love to hand wash my tights. I put them in with a little bit of that liquid laundry soap and I put a little half scoop of this in. It makes everything look and smell beautiful.
Okay.
I love it.
I love it.
Sweetgrass, if you want our signature scent, this is going to be your eucalyptus, your spearmint. It's got a little bit of sage to it. Lovely, light, and fresh.
Update, lavender sold out.
Okay.
Thank you for your calls and orders. Cashmere's gonna be next to sell out.
Okay, fresh linen. If you are someone that loves a scent, you wanna pop it out and it be an amazing scent, this is cotton, it's fresh on the line. Remember, you're gonna get 2 bags. That's 160
One on
loads.
sale, second one. It's like a buy one, get one free, except your first one's on sale.
Yeah.
And by the way, the sweetgrass is flying out the door now, so there's only about 260 left.
Okay, rain. Have you ever smelled the rain?
I have, because I'm
It's
here
April
next to you.
Fresh.
I love it.
It smells so good.
Yeah.
April fresh. I want you to think about a rain. I want you to think about gorgeous.
Oh, I love that.
It is. It's a little
that's so
bit
nice.
of white water lily. It's really pretty. And then I just want to talk to again those of you that need Pure. Pure is completely scent-free. If you have a dog that maybe has urinated on something and you say, I don't want a scent, but I just want to get the odors out.
It's an odor eliminator for your laundry.
Baby diapers,
Right.
Also a softener. So there you go. Then cashmere. If you love Beekman's vanilla, if you love sandalwood, cedarwood, patchouli.
That's the next to sell out. It's only 125 left.
Then we have citrus. This is the first time that we have done citrus since early 2024. And when, I hate to say it, but when this hour is over with you.
There's only 270 in the citrus. That's also really limited. I love this. I love citrus.
Well,
I think
what's nice about this
great
citrus
with everything.
is it's not sharp. It's Meyer lemon. It's mandarin. Josh always throws a little grapefruit in this combination, which always smells so good. My girlfriend Mary, she uses this on her clothes and on, she loves this on everything. That's how beautiful it is. But again, going back to what this does. Use it with anything that you're using now. You simply take this scoop, you put half in there, you put it in right with your clothing. It will work on cold water, hot water, warm water. It will work on hand washing. It will work if you have a high efficiency. And we talked about this a little bit yesterday, but I think the most important thing that we're doing now for ourselves is saving money. When we're talking about getting rid of odor the very first time that you are using this, look at this, I just wanna say this. I use a half a scoop of this. That's all I need. But if Jack goes away on a golf trip, I change the sheets, I want a little bit of pump up of the scent, I might use 2 of these. You're getting 2 bags. This is normally $39.
Yeah. Buy one, get one, and the shipping is free. The shipping is free. We have about a minute and a half left. Lavender is sold out. Cashmere will be the next to go. Sweetgrass is flying. Fresh linen is the most popular, so we have the most of them. But that's only, I think, we only have about 400. In the cashmere, there's only 100 left now.
Ooh.
So they're all good to go. They're all good to go. This is a replacement. The weekly deal drop's supposed to sell out at midnight tonight. Yeah. Sold out yesterday. Yeah. So you must have gotten this for us for the show.
I want to tell you what happened. And they're like, what if we did a buy one, get one? And I was like, oh, right. But I didn't tell them that they had already marked the other one down. Yeah. So this is better than a BOGO, but they're not going to keep it on until like after this. So what I like is you're saving a ton of money. We talk about, someone said to me the other day, because I think that's smart. I think when you can save money on products that really work, it's smart. Right. Someone said to me the other day, Allison, I've looked for Happy Place out in the stores. I can't really find it. And you won't. We made an agreement when we designed Happy Place to only be sold at HSN. And when we've sold over 100 million loads of laundry, that's exciting. And we're doing it and keeping the prices right. Come
with me. I want to mention a couple things really quickly.
Okay, here I come.
Now, this is the bleach alternative. If you don't want to use bleach, come to the Happy Place. Because this is the White and Bright Laundry Powder. 180 loads. So if you're like, you know what, when I wash my whites, little dingy. And by the way, you can use this with your color. You can use this with jet black. You can use this with red, pink, greens. This is not bleach.
All in the same load.
All in the same load. Yeah, it is the White and Bright Memorial Day deal of $34.99, 180 loads. So and auto ship's available.
Yeah, by the way, I just want to show you, this is 6 pounds.
Yes.
And we're shipping it for free.
I was going to say.
Boom.
Boom,
Bobby tried to lift this up, and I was like, Bobby, that might weigh more than you.
Yeah, I know, right?
But again, 180 loads, I know.
A minute. Oh my gosh, that is a minute.
I know, it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
What else do we got? Or am I talking about this?
We're going to talk about this.
Okay.
For just, that's it. So, we're just going to mention it for 10 seconds.
Oh.
If you want to say 10 seconds, I'm saying.
It's just listen, it replaces bleach, and you can use it on colors, like you said, in whites, and it's 180 loads. It's life-changing. That product is life-changing.
The item number is 085994, sale price. It's $7 to get home and free shipping and handling. Your total is $34.99. I will highly recommend the 100% wool dryer balls.
Yeah.
You get 4 of them. I've got a 4th one here. I
How
can't
long have
juggle.
You had yours?
Years. I will say that you can. I don't even know when you're supposed to replace them. What it does is it cuts down on the amount of time it takes to dry your load. Also cuts down on static and also kind of softens a little.
Yeah, and it also cuts down on wrinkles, because who wants an iron in 2025?
Yeah. And I didn't want it in
out.
2024 either.
You didn't want it then either.
I didn't want it then either.
Look, here's what we like. This is going to replace all of those crazy fabric softener sheets. Remember, we've been talking about that. We don't need those chemicals in our life. 4 of these, I've had mine in my dryer since 2015, I think, or maybe earlier than that. But what I like about it is everything we've done is saving money, but these are actually saving a lot of frustration. If you're throwing in your towels and you go to, that buzzer goes off, you open your dryer and they're just still wet in the middle and you're like, what is going on?
Or your sheets. When you wash your sheets, I washed my sheets today. I remember I used to have to pull them out, shake them, and then put them back in. And, because they was always like wet in the middle and then dry on the outside, like you're baking a pie.
It is, right?
Yeah.
This creates these air pockets, right? And so you put all four in, it creates these air pockets that really deliver that warm air all the way through, dries your clothes faster. You're using less energy to do it. You're actually getting less static, softer, and without wrinkles. So amen for the dryer balls.
Right, and let me give you the price. It's $21.99,
Wow.
and you can throw away your dryer sheets. Never use
100%.
those again because all those chemicals like lay on your clothes.
100%.
This is what you're going to use. You get 4 of them, by the way, so you get all 4 of them. They come in a little bag like this, and they got the little Happy Place logo on them. $21.99. They're on a sale price. They're on 5 flex pay. They're free shipping and handling. $4.40 to get home. Allison and I have one more product. We're going to mop your floors with a mop and bucket that's different than anything else you've ever seen. Not really even a mop and bucket. Stay tuned. We're going to explain.
Hey there. Let's chat about getting some of the best deals on the things you love. Because when you're an HSN card VIP, the perks are all yours. And who doesn't love extra perks? Like 12 to 18-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on items that you love all day, every day. And HSN card VIPs enjoy extra perks. Oh, if you apply today and if approved, you could get $25 off your order. So, are you ready to jump in? Give them a ring or visit hsn.com.
Get deals on tap with the HSN app. Opt into push notifications to get shipping updates, app-only deals, and special offers sent straight to your phone. Get alerts when your favorite items have dropped in price or come back in stock. Take your shows on the go. Stream HSN wherever you are, 24 hours a day. Download now and take $10 off your first app purchase. Happy shopping.
Hi, everybody. Let me just jump over to Host Closet on hsn.com. I'm wearing DG2 jeans. I'm wearing the DG2 jacket. DG2 has the Today Special. I know Michelle Yarn is coming up in the next hour, and she's got an hour of DG2, or a few hours. So I just wanted to mention what a big fan I am of DG2, and that's what I'm wearing. So we're going to jump in to our next item, which is this is pretty crazy. So it is a cordless, it's rechargeable floor care system, but it's like what you would replace your mop and bucket. Because the professionals, when they clean the office building after everybody goes home, what they clean the hospital floor with is these 2 kind of circles that go around.
This is how it started.
These pads, they come off. You can throw them in the washing machine. You get the scrubby pads and you get the dusty pads. So you can use these to dust a hardwood floor or to mop a floor. It comes with the concentrate of the cleaning solution. You're like, that's a little bottle. Well, you just need a teeny bit with water, and then you're good to go.
Water.
Or you can just use it with plain water.
Or you can use it with your own cleaning floor product. Okay?
And we have color choices.
Let's do it.
This is, you're looking at the mother of pearl.
Okay.
This is the white. Then we have sky blue over here, and that one is called sweetgrass, which is a really pretty sage green.
Of course it is. And by the way, this is completely rechargeable. This is the very...
And you've got the cord in your hand, so that is included when you buy it.
And I'll show you this. We'll break this whole thing down. I'm going to come back up and show you how all the pieces work, but I want to show you how easy this is to make it work. Come on down. This was actually designed with the idea of when you go into the hospitals and it cleans. We had never done a unit before. I'll explain what this bottom is in just a minute. You put this down on the ground, okay? I'm gonna press my on button, and look at this, it's gonna start to clean. I've got a headlight, so I can turn on my little headlight. Look at that.
So you can see where the dirt is.
And I can go underneath my cupboards, right? I can go underneath, you know, like that lip that comes out so you can't see it. And then when I'm ready, it can actually, look at that. It's gonna spray my cleaner, it's gonna stop. But look at this, I'm actually cleaning my floors the way that you would a hospital floor or you know, an office building.
A professional office building.
Right,
or...
because what's gonna happen right here is we have all kinds of stuff on our floors. And if you're just using a regular mop, by the way, you're bending over to clean it, watch this. Okay, let's say I'm done, okay?
And it stands up by itself too.
Stands up by itself,
Because
but I'm
not
gonna
all
show
cleaning
you.
things stand up by themselves.
What if I told you it would clean itself?
Yeah, it's self-cleaning because you pop it in and then just turn that on.
Pop it back in here. I'm going to turn my on button and I'm gonna hold it, okay? It's gonna actually come on. Do you see it? I don't know if you can see this, but it's actually going around in here and it's cleaning. I'm no hands, I'm not touching it, okay? Now, it's gonna automatically stop in about 2 minutes. I'm not gonna wait 2 minutes because I wanna show you this. I'm gonna go ahead and click it again. Right in here, do you see how all the dirty water now is starting to go in here that I just picked up off the floor? This right here has a little foot on it. Do you know why it has a foot on it?
So you can step on it?
Step on it. All the dirty water is now gonna go into the basin underneath. So you don't have to empty this right away. You don't have to empty it every time you do your floor. All of the dirty water is gonna go into the bottom of this. Then you can empty that out whenever you're ready to do it, but you simply put it in here and that becomes your stand. Now, what I love about this, and I'm gonna kind of break this down and show it to you. One of my girlfriends is having a really hard time with her back right now. She can't bend over for anything. This has a telescoping handle that you can make. It can go up and it can also go down. You can see this goes up and down. You've got your on, off, and your light. This is also, now watch this, because her back is bad, she leaves this up on the counter, okay, in her laundry room. She lifts this up, she lifts it down, she turns it on, it cleans. She never has to bend over
ever, yeah.
At all for dirty water.
Very cool.
Then when she's done, the back of this, and I wanted to show you this, has a plug. You simply plug it in here, plug it into the wall, and this is a lithium-ion battery that will run for an hour at a time.
Oh, very cool.
So now you can run this. Here is on the top right here is going to be, and I'm doing this backwards. Can't do it backwards, sorry guys, I'm too old. Pop this out, right like this, and in the inside, I'm just gonna show you this, right here is where the liquid comes out into your unit. This is where you're going to fill it. You can do it with just water, or you can do it if you have a cleaner that you like to use, you can do this that way as well. But this is the way we love to clean and dust our floors.
Right.
You're not having to worry about anything. Look at this, even wood floors.
Because it has a dusting pad that's available. And does it go on with like a hook and loop closure?
Yep, and you can just throw them in the washer then.
You can just toss them in the wash.
Look, I'm gonna put
and
my
I love
light
that
on.
you're just standing there holding it and it keeps cleaning and cleaning and cleaning. And
now,
you're literally doing no work at all.
Watch this. Push that button. It releases any kind of cleaning fluid that you want. And it's gonna dry beautifully, but look at this. I'm now cleaning this floor. I'm not bending over. I'm not wringing out a mop. I'm not worried about how to make the mop work, right? All I did is push this button. It will go for an hour. If you want to get down beside of a toilet, you just simply turn it like that to the side. You can turn it to this side if you want to. You can literally run this under I run it under my dining room table all the time without bending over. But look at this, if I'm
I also like
shorter,
with a hardwood floor, there's not too much liquid.
No.
Because you don't want to get your hardwood floor wet. You could even just use it to dust the floor. You don't even have to squirt anything on it at all. You can use the duster,
yes, all the time. And again, if you're ready to watch this clean, I'm simply gonna pop this in, turn that button, and you can see it cleaning in the bottom. Let me turn it on again, I hit it off. But there it is, and it's gonna clean, and it's simply gonna take that out when I'm ready, push this, and all the water is gonna go down into that base.
And then that's it.
That's it.
It's like so different from any kind of like mopping, dusting, cleaning system.
Well,
but it's also so incredibly affordable at $149.99 and 5 flex pay of $30. So it's only $30 to get home. The shipping and handling is free. It's usually $180, but today it's under $140 at $139.99.
And also look at where she's using that. She's on the back deck.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that looks outdoors.
You can be on your back deck, you can be on travertine, you can be on wood, you can be on tile. And look at this, all that dirty water, she doesn't have to touch it. One click, all that water drains into that base. By the way,
so you don't have to hold your foot down on it?
Look at that, no. Watch what she's gonna do. She's gonna plug it in, and then it's ready for her the next time she wants to use it.
How long do you clean on a charge?
1 hour.
Wow, you know what? I thought you were going to say 20 minutes, and
No.
I thought that would be a lot.
It's got a lithium-ion battery. And look at this. And I just want to say this, because if you have dogs, we have a brand new dog. I joke about this, but we rescued her. She is like a pterodactyl, and she comes in. I'm waiting for someone to call me and be like, your dog is part of she's a wolf, and we're gonna do a documentary on her. But I want you to see this. I want you to see how easy it is when it cleans. Because for those of you that are watching today and saying, you know what, I've never been able to really get down and scrub that floor, scrub, behind my toilet. This is the way that you're gonna do it. You can use more liquid. Look at this, we can use more of the cleaning liquid.
Right.
Or, by the way, you could simply just use water. If you wanna use warm water in this, I'm gonna close it, watch this, and I love this. I'm gonna let this clean while maybe we go over the colors again. I'm gonna turn this on. Now, do you see it cleaning in there?
Right. So you don't
I
have to do anything. You
touch it.
just push the button. I can hear it. It's going around and around, just sort of, it's against those runners, and it's kind of cleaning it all out. This is that beautiful sage green. We're calling it sweetgrass, which is named after, of course, the famous scent, with the signature scent of Beekman, Happy Place. And I love that it's kind of good for the environment. Instead of the diapers that you have to buy, sort of the cash in the trash.
Yeah.
You buy the diapers, you stick them on the bottom, and then you throw them away. You buy more diapers. I like that it's all reusable. So it's not like you're buying something and then you have to continually buy something else. It's a one-time purchase and you're one and done.
And I've used my pads now for a really long time. I just want to show you how they work. You've even got this little square triangle pad right here on the top, which everything then goes into and it captures in here.
Right, so it's not like, okay, because these don't meet here, you're still cleaning in the middle.
Because you're never gonna get these exactly right. When you put them on, that's why we wanted them to be, and we wanted them to go all the way under to get under cabinets. So all you're gonna do is fill that up. By the way, I've been waiting to present this again since it sold out last year.
Oh, really?
This is the very first time it's been
Allison,
back.
it's already limited. Sweetgrass, I have 163 left. The sky blue, there's only 3 colors. I have 203 left. And the mother of pearl, that beautiful white, I have 240 left. That's all I have. And you said it sold out a year ago, and this is the first time it's been back in stock?
This is the first time. And by the way, forget the little floors we have the demonstrations on. What I love is, look at this. I'm just gonna...
You love our dirty HSN floors.
Well, listen, floors are dirty wherever you want to go. And I love that you just throw them in the washer. Look at her using this. I love to use this inside my shower, like on the floor in my shower. When it gets really dirty, I use it in there. But look at this, I can turn that light on. I can do this on the floors that are prepared, and I can do it on the floors that are not prepared. And because it has that rotating motion, Helen, it's almost doing a little bit of self-propelling forward on its own.
Right.
But what I really think is fantastic about this...
I don't know what kind of a close-up we want to do on our own floors here at HSN, girl. I'm looking at them like, they've been through it.
Part of it. We're done.
They're not the pretty floors that we bring into 7th Street.
Watch this. I'm going to get this started, and look at this. It's going to start cleaning itself. That's what's the most important
and
thing.
the other one is already done.
It's already
The other
done.
one has already stopped. So yeah, it's just kind of cleaning, and then when you have that water, that kind of murky water, you just push that button once and it drains out. So you can keep cleaning, and then you eventually
that water drains out.
can like empty that out.
Yep, there you go.
That's amazing. All right, this is the blue, the sky blue. There's only 203 left.
Okay.
If you want the mother of pearl, there's 240. The sweetgrass has been very, very, very popular. It's 163 of you can get that, and that is all. All right, so we're gonna scooch over to the other side of the studio because we've got one more item that we're gonna be talking about in our Happy Place hour, and that's the 32-ounce carpet and upholstery cleaner
I love
set.
this.
So I love that it comes with an empty. The empty is because it's a concentrate. So, and by the way, as empty bottles go, this is actually really beautiful quality.
It's glass?
I was gonna say, that's really impressive that you're getting.
And it's got a silicone bottom,
base.
so when you top it down, it doesn't crack or break.
So impressive. So the scents are rain. This is a customer pick, by the way. Lavender, fresh linen, and then sweetgrass. And one of these will make this many bottles.
32.
Yeah.
How much does that come out to a bottle? About $1 and change. Okay,
so
but
affordable.
Here's what I want to say really quickly. Just get any scent that
All
you
right,
want
carpet and upholstery.
Okay, come on over.
Yeah.
Because carpet is stinky, upholstery is stinky. It's hard. What I mean is it's very hard to clean.
I love that you're doing the decorative pillows.
Okay.
Because the decorative pillows are pricey. You work so hard to get the perfect one.
Yep.
Then there's a little, I call it schmutz on something. And
Are you
then
guys ready?
You can't throw them in the washing machine. It always says something like spot clean only. And then there you go.
Wait, I'm just gonna spray this right here and I'm not gonna touch it.
Look
This
at that.
is the powerful bioeffectants. This is what Beekman Happy Place does. It works without you even
Is there detergent in
touching
that?
it. This is the bioeffectants. No detergents, no harsh chemicals.
Is there bleach or ammonia?
There is not a bleach, there is not ammonia. Look, I'm using my hands on this.
And that is white.
That is white.
That is
because That's
crazy.
how it works. Do you want me to continue to do
Yeah,
more?
this is fun.
This is so
This
fun.
is
I'm
TV
so glad.
magic.
By the way, I bought this a year ago when it came out. I still have a half a bottle. I also put a cap full of this in that floor cleaner that we just had when I'm going over my area rugs.
Oh,
and I do that.
Okay.
But I want to show you this in live time. So, because a lot of people are like, no, she didn't. Yeah, I did. Watch this. I'm going to do another little segment right here. Actually, you know what? I'll do half this and then I'll show you how it works on carpet. This is the power. Everyone always says, what's going on with Beekman? How are they making this work? We've taken bioeffectants, natural plant-based bioeffectants. Look at this, that go to work without you even having to show up to that party. So if you're wondering, does that floor cleaner work? Yes. Does a laundry cleaner work? Yes. But I just want to show you this. Look at this. And you can tell me up close, that is white.
No, that is clean.
Okay. Let's do the rest of
clean.
it. But because I don't even know how much time we have left. I'm just gonna do.
Oh, 7 minutes and 57
Okay.
seconds. I actually know the answer to that.
But I just want you to watch in real time this go to work. By the way.
Oh, I have to have an update. The sweetgrass is the most limited.
Okay.
There's only 180 orders.
Okay, watch this go to work. It's working and it's gonna be, all of this is gonna be completely white in a minute. So if you, now keep watching. I know everyone's like, oh, I can see, I know at home people are like, I can see a little bit. No, it's actually gonna turn 100% white. Here's my thing. I have this large dog now, right? There's always these weird spots on my carpet. I don't care how close you get to the carpet. Let me turn this around. Let me prop this up and turn it around. Here is a carpet stain. This could be urine, it could be iodine, it could be anything, right? I just wanna show you this. I am not going to use, remember we talk about plant-based? I'm gonna use my fingers. I'm not even gonna use anything else but my fingers. Look at this. Now it's actually gonna be completely clean. Look at that.
By the way, let me say something about stains from watching 1,000 TikToks about cleaning stains. The quicker you get to the stain, the better. And if you have this in your house, the minute you see a stain, spray it on. I will say that, you know, if the stain has been there for 10 years, it's obviously going to be harder to get out. But I always love having something in that, like this that works right away. That, by the way, if you have pets, you don't want to be spraying poisonous chemicals all over everything.
You don't.
Because that's the other thing you need to think about. They're going to walk across it and get the little paws in it. You have to think about this.
Look at this. I am going to clean this.
Oh my gosh.
100%.
Because a lot of people have these outdoor cushions
yeah,
that are
and
so.
by the way, they're pricey.
They are so pricey.
I have a love-hate with those kind of cushions, but look at this. I'm completely cleaning this.
Right.
Without messing with the integrity of this material. And I'm gonna keep showing you this until the time is out, but I wanna show you a couple other things. You were talking about dogs. Look at this. I can continue to show you. This continues to clean as I stand here, but let's go to the dog bed, okay? A lot of times people will say, my dogs have itchy skin, they have itchy other things. What are you washing their beds in, right?
Right.
You wanna start with the laundry soap, but if you have to touch things up, where should we clean? You pick, so it's not like a fancy, like.
I don't know, there's a good shot here.
Okay, right here. I have this in spray. You can also do it in a stream, okay? Now this is gonna be my stream. I'm gonna have to come around the front way here to do this. Now watch. I have that stain is completely gone, okay? You want me to do this one down here? Everyone's like, don't touch it, just spray it. I'm like, okay. But I just wanna show, I just need to get it in because it's like a deep fur, right? Here, over here, I'm gonna get it all out. But I'm not using rubber gloves. I'm not worrying about it. I've just gotten this completely, when you look at this, look, here's the little place I didn't get it in the corner. Look at that. I now have this completely clean. I'm gonna use my like little wipe to get it all into the deep crevices there.
And it's $37.99 and it makes 32 bottles. And let me just show you that the glass bottle with the silicone, it comes with an empty bottle. So this concentrate will make 32 of these. This is just an example. We're not mailing you 32 bottles. We're mailing you one bottle that you can redo 32 times. So this is so incredibly economical that we don't have this on air much because once you buy it, you won't need it for another year. So we may not even have it on for another year, I can tell you.
Well, and here's what I like about this too.
And it's a huge customer pick. I think it's important.
It's a huge customer pick.
Yeah.
Whether it is the dog, whether it is the carpet, whether it is the upholstery. You know, Jack and I bought a more expensive couch so where we watch all the football and everything else, right? Well, what's interesting is just the arms on the couch have gone like a little funky, right?
Yeah.
You simply take this, you can spray it right on that couch or that cushion. Look, this is the one we just sprayed.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
This is the bag, right?
Yeah.
How much of this do I put in there and how much water?
1 ounce. Now I'm gonna tell you, cannot go wrong. So this is what I would tell you to do. Fill it all the way up to here with water. Just put a capful or two of this in.
Just a capful or two?
Or two of this in. It's
okay.
an ounce. It comes out to an ounce, but I don't even put that much in.
Oh, okay. This is the sweetgrass, by the way. So
okay.
I should tell you the scents since they're flying out the door. Sweetgrass, fresh linen, lavender, and then rain. Those are the ones that you have. And you think about what you would use for home decor. That's where you know, because I think about the outdoor furniture. I think about the stuffed animals you give the kids, and then they spill give their little chocolate in their little grape hands, you know, from the grape jelly. You know, it's all over. There's sticky stuff. And some of these things you can't throw in the washing machine.
Look at this. I'm gonna now, in the, like, what do we have, another minute or two?
We have 2 minutes and 43 seconds, young lady.
I'm gonna clean this entire, I don't know how you always know that. You're like a...
There's cheat sheets.
Okay, I just want to say, let's say you got this at an old garage sale and you're even saying, you know what, I don't know if go ahead.
So amazing.
Look at you go. You're like, oh, can I touch it?
No, I want to touch it. I love these demonstrations because it's so crazy.
Here's what happens.
How before your very eyes.
Now watch, you haven't taken your eyes off of it, right? This is a worked in stain. So I'm gonna take my washcloth and I'm gonna work it like this. By the way, I should give a little bit of this away. You're probably saying, what's white? That is the power of oxygen going to work. Remember, we talked about how
Right.
oxygen works
And
so
it's
well.
going to dry to the color of the pillow.
Well, look at this. We just did this pillow a second ago. Look
Oh
how
my
white
gosh.
it is.
I can't even, you know what's amazing
Okay.
to me is that there was
This is
no
gonna
like
dry
rinse
completely.
cycle. Like I don't even know where
No.
the stain went. It's
Yeah.
pretty amazing.
Well, and
to
that's
watch
the
right in
power-
front of my very eyes and in front of, this is high definition live television, by the way.
Yeah.
We're not cutting it away. We're not editing. This isn't
Yeah.
what we call B-roll where we film it at another location and
Yeah.
show it. This
So
is
I'm
Allison
gonna leave
live.
this right here, why it continues to clean. And come on over, I'm gonna keep doing this, because this is gonna continue to clean. Remember
Okay,
we
yep.
showed you the one a minute
Yep,
ago?
yep, it's still working.
Here is that spot that I just showed you. It's all gone. Watch this one. Okay, do you want to do that one with your finger, with your
Okay.
magic finger? Where did it go? Here you go.
Okay, thank you.
Where'd it go?
No one lets me clean except you.
I do.
I'm obsessed with
Here's
cleaning.
another one.
Look at that. I mean,
Look at this.
is just, look at, I want you to take a look. She did not pick, by the way, a carpet with a pattern in it. This is like the hardest
could,
carpet.
but I don't want it.
I had a house once with a beige carpet, and let me just tell you, I'd never do that again because it's like the constant, you know, chasing the stain and the spills. But here you go. 780 of these have flown out the door. It's a huge customer pick. Read the reviews. We've got 30 seconds left in the hour. And Allison, this is your last show of the visit. You're back in July. Do you know the date in July?
Yes, I think it's the very last weekend in July.
Oh, it's until the end of
almost
July.
August.
All right.
But that's because we give you products that you don't need to break the bank.
I'll
but
be
are really
watching
gonna
you on
work.
TV.
I know you will, my
I'll be
friend.
watching you on TV. 819, 820,
Look at that.
821, 822. All right, we're done with our show. Very exciting coming up.
Thank
Michelle
you.
is going to be taking over with Andrew Lessman, so you can get all your supplements. Stay tuned. We're going to start right now.
Welcome in, everyone. My name is Michelle Yarn. Happy Sunday to you. We're going to spend an hour together talking all things Andrew Lessman. These are the world's finest and purest vitamins, minerals, supplements, even sunscreen. I want you to consider this hour your summertime stock-up opportunity. We're going to bring you